Namaste, my friend. I hope that you had a very productive day and that your trainings were successful. But now it's time to unwind. It's the end of the day. It's time for a restful, restorative practice. Let's start in pigeon. Bring one knee forward and take the other leg back behind you. Try to keep your hips square. And if your hips are tight, you could use a bolster like this one, or a block or a pillow, and wedge it under that hip so that your pigeon can be a little easier, more restful. And then fold in. You could put another block or bolster under your head to rest. And bring your awareness to your breath. Breathe in a way that fills up the air on the back of your lungs. Your lungs go 360 all the way around your body. And the air that you take in provides the power to your muscles and your brains and all of your other functions, really. So if we can increase our lung capacity, we can increase our power output. So breathe with that in mind, with the intention of increasing capacity. And then press up on your hands. Wrap one leg around over the other for cow face pose. Now ideally you could get your knees to line up one over the other with your hips still square. But if that is not going to work for you today, the top leg could come up more with the foot flat on the ground, or you could even fold that leg over in a half lotus. But the intention here is to keep the stretch in your hips without causing pain to your back. So whichever knee is on top, take the other hand up in the air and fold it down your back. Take the other hand out to the side with your thumb pointed down and fold it up your back and see what you can get back there. Maybe you can grab fingers or your shirt, but maybe you want to use like a strap or a belt or even a tie or something like that, a towel maybe to bridge the gap between your hands. Breathe in, lift your heart up. Release your hands out and down. And we'll switch sides. You know there's lots of fun ways to switch sides, but we're just going to switch our legs here. And again, the goal is to line up your knees while keeping your hips square. But maybe you want to bring your foot flat or take more of a half lotus position. Whatever is going to give you the most amount of stretch and the least amount of pain. Okay? So whichever knee is on top, the other hand goes up to the sky and folds down your back. The other hand goes out to the side with your thumb pointed down and folds up your back. The side is different, right? Yeah, is this the hard side or the easy side? Do you always shoot the ball with the same hand? That could be it. Maybe during one of your trainings or drills, maybe just try with the other side too. Let's try to even out those shoulders, right? Good. Release your hands out and down. The knee on top is now going to go behind you for pigeon on the other side. And again, if this hip is way lifted, you could put a pillow or a block or a bolster under there. Try to square your hips though and rest forward. Again, bringing your attention to your breath and trying to fill your lungs so big that you feel your back expand. Press back up onto your hands. Bring your feet around in front of you, staff pose. If your hamstrings are particularly tight, you might want to sit up on a block lot of people find that much more comfortable. Breathe in, reach your arms up. Breathe out, move your heart forward. Let your hands float down to the ground. Try to keep your back flat and your heart lifted. This is a hamstring stretch, so we don't want to feel pain in the back at all here. If your back hurts, then you need to come up a little bit and really focus on your legs. And then come back up to a seat. Bend one leg and take it to the other side of your leg. The same hand of the bent knee comes behind you. The other hand reaches up. Exhale, hook your elbow to your knee and twist. Look behind you. Release this side. Bend the other knee. Take the foot to the other side. The same hand of the bent knee goes behind you. The other hand goes up. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, twist. Hook your elbow to the knee. Look behind you. And come back to center. Bring your toes together, knees wide, reach your heart forward. In this one, it is okay to round your back if you want to go lower. Then come back up, take your hands behind your bent knees and rock forward, backwards, forward, backwards, forward, backwards. And then finally lay down with your knees bent. Take one knee and cross it over the other like the fancy people at the fancy restaurant, and let both legs fall that way while keeping your shoulders square on the ground. If it's comfortable on your neck, turn your face back the other way. Your hands can go wherever you like. Twisting is like wringing out a wet towel and all the water comes rinsing out of it. Only when we twist you, what comes out is any fear or doubt or disappointments that you may have had throughout your day or your life, really. And also any toxins that you may have taken in through the day, whether it was preservatives in your food or even pollution in the air. Come back to center, uncross. Cross the other side, let both legs fall that way and let your face go back the other way if it's comfortable on your neck. Breathe here and rest. Come back to center, uncross your legs, take your feet wide, bring your knees together. Take one arm across your body and pull that arm in towards you. Then take the other arm across, pull it in towards you. Then take both arms like goalposts, elbows at 90 degrees, shoulders flat on the ground, and switch your feet. So now your toes are together and your knees are wide. Breathe in a way that you can feel the sides of your lungs expand. And then bring your knees back to neutral. Lift your knees up. Put your hands on your knees and make little circles with your knees that you feel on your back. And go one way a few times. And then go the other way a few times. And then squeeze your knees to your chest. Wrap your arms across your legs. Really squeeze your legs in. And rest for Shavasana. Shavasana is our chance to soak in the benefits of our practice and our trainings for the day. So as you lay here, bring your awareness to your muscles, all of your muscles, and let them melt. Rest your forehead and the space between your eyeballs. Rest the space between your ears. Rest your jaw and your throat and your chest. Let every part of you that touches the earth feel heavy and grounded, but at the same time, let your breath feel light and expansive. Breathe in and out, just resting peacefully. And then bend your knees and roll to a side, fetal pose. Fetal pose is the position of reawakening to new energy and new skills for a new day. Use your hands to press yourself up to a seat. Sit tall. Bring your hands to your heart. Breathe in gratitude. Be grateful that you had the opportunity to do your best today, and set an intention to do your best tomorrow as well. Have a good night, my friend. Rest easy. Namaste.